Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. So today, as you can see guys, we are going to start this analysis by looking at the price action of Bitcoin here in a daily time frame, because in a daily time frame to confirm this reversal for Bitcoin, we just need two more confirmation from these indicators. One here is this moving average and the second one is this MACD line to confirm this reversal scenario playing out for Bitcoin, because in the past Bitcoin price action, whenever we have seen this green line after this crossover, the green line at the top, right, which is the 20 exponential moving average, and the red line, the 50 exponential moving average at the bottom, and at the same time MACD flashing a bullish MACD cross and also in a positive territory, and this RSI exactly at the same time above 50 level, and this T3CCI in a positive territory. Whenever we have seen this four confirmation from these indicators, that actually has indicated an actual trend reversal scenario playing out for Bitcoin. And if you look at this one here, the opposite, I mean the 50 exponential moving average at the top and the green line, which is the 20 exponential moving average at the bottom, when the trend is heading to the upside, the green line, the 20 exponential, will be at the top and the red line will be at the bottom. But in a downtrend, the red line, the 50 exponential moving average, is going to be at the top and the green line is going to be at the bottom. And at the same time, you can see the MACD started heading in a negative territory and also a bearish MACD cross. RSI started jumping below 50 level, and at the same time guys, the T3CCI also started heading in a negative territory. That indicated the trend here is possibly going to head to the downside, and this is exactly what we witnessed in price action of Bitcoin. But now things looks very different, because right now you can see the MACD is almost approaching in a positive territory. This here is a bullish MACD cross, and now we are almost entering the positive territory. RSI is already above 50 level. You can see the red line is exactly at the 50 level, and this RSI is already above it, giving us a confirmation, and this T3CCI is also in a positive territory. So now what we want is two simple confirmation. One here is this from this indicator, the 20 exponential moving average above the 50 exponential moving average. In other words, the green line at the top and the red line at the bottom, and this MACD in a positive territory. Then we have a confirmation from these four different indicators: T3CCI, RSI, also MACD, along with the moving averages, that the trend here looks bullish and we should be possibly heading here in an upward direction. Because in the past Bitcoin price action, as you can see, this has always led to some really nice bullish movement in price action of Bitcoin. And not just only this guys, if you also look at the price action in a bit different way, you can see here. So if you scroll down, you can also see right now that we have new $1,200 Phemex bonus provided to our community, and this bonus is only for limited time. Sign up using my ref link and deposit at least 1 Bitcoin. After your initial deposit, this $1,200 will be credited within 24 hours to your account, and after that you can actually withdraw your initial deposit and trade with free money that is provided by Phemex to you. So why not to take advantage of this opportunity? So now let's jump into the content. You know, we have talked about this Bollinger Band squeeze, or this volatility squeeze playing out for Bitcoin since a couple of weeks now, and we also said if the price of Bitcoin is going to break the lower band, then we have to be careful, because that could be a sign the price of Bitcoin could see a reversal here to the downside. But now if we look at this Bollinger Band and at the same time the price action of Bitcoin, you can see the price here has broken out of this upper band, which usually indicates the trend here could see a potential reversal type of scenario. Because if you look at this example for Bollinger Band, you can see here when the price was heading more in a sideways direction, this is more of trading in a range. But once the price breaks out of this upper band, you can see then after that the price starts heading here in an upper direction, because the upper band has been broken. And now if you look in our case, you can see the price here has already broken the upper band. So is this also a sign the price of Bitcoin could see now a reversal here in an upper direction? Because in our case, what we want the price of Bitcoin here to do is to break out of this 41,000 to 40,000 price range at any cost. Because if that is going to happen, right, if the price of Bitcoin is going to break out of this upper line resistance, then this is actually going to confirm the reversal for Bitcoin, because we know this line here, right, is a very, very important line, and breaking above this is going to invalidate all the bearish scenario playing out for Bitcoin. And not just only this, if you look at this price structure, let us look at this in a log scale, because right now, if you monitor the price structure, guys, you can see a final impulsive move before starting a real corrective move. Because here in the past Bitcoin price action, when you look at the price structure, you can see the price of Bitcoin was following this parabolic curve scenario. I say to you, every time when we have seen this pullback, the parabolic curve always acted as a support. So right now, if we look at this parabolic curve, and also along with this parabolic curve, we added Elliott wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, the Elliott wave scenario, because according to this Elliott wave, you can see these are the motive waves, and this number 5 is the final motive wave, which is missing in our case because the smaller corrective wave has already unfolded, right? In the price action of Bitcoin, you can see this here is the corrective wave, and now if this trend here is going to continue, then we are also going to witness this final impulsive move here, right, before starting this real price correction for Bitcoin. So let's see how this one is going to play out for Bitcoin, because so far this actually looks very, very interesting for Bitcoin. And if you want to look at this in a bit different way, no problem, guys, you can see here. So what we can do here is we can look at the price action of Bitcoin in a 4-hour time frame, because the scenarios which I just showed you are all in a daily time frame, but now we want to see what exactly is happening here in a 4-hour time frame. Because if you look at the price structure here, you can see the price of Bitcoin is forming this very nice double bottom type of scenario around this area. Because if you look at the price structure, you can clearly see that this movement here, right, looks like a really nice double bottom type of scenario. And according to this double bottom, the neckline here was retested yesterday. If you look at the price structure, resistance, and yesterday when we had this price pullback, the same resistance line acted as a very, very strong line of support, and we saw a really nice bounce of this. So if this is going to be an actual movement here to the upside and price is going to continue, then what we want is this price of Bitcoin to break out of this one dead cat bounce scenario that could be also playing out right now. Because according to this dead cat bounce, if this is a real reversal again here to the upside, then the price here should never close above this 0.5 and 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level. Because in a dead cat bounce, we have always seen price showing this relief rally type of scenario, right? But it is never going to close above this 0.5 or this 0.618, because if this is going to close above this 0.618, then this is a sign that this is not a dead cat bounce and price here is actually heading to the upside. But getting a rejection from this 0.5 or this 0.618, then we have to be careful, because this is also a sign that we could be preparing ourselves for another leg down type of scenario for Bitcoin. Because this here right now, you can see exactly right now around this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, which is at 38,529, we are finding difficulty. So that's why we want the price of Bitcoin to clearly break above this 0.5 and 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level to invalidate this dead cat bounce scenario playing out. But so far, since the price is still getting rejection and is not above this 0.5 and 0.618, we will be watching it carefully, right? But you can see in a daily time frame, things are slowly turning in favor of bulls. So let's see how things are going to unfold for Bitcoin here in an upcoming days. So guys, these are some of the scenarios I thought sharing with you in today's episode. If you enjoyed my vlog, then please hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye guys.